Hey, welcome back to Aries Spiritual Guidance. I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading tonight. It's been a long time since I got a chance to do a pick a card reading with you guys, so I'm very excited. Happy New Year, by the way. I've been doing a lot of self-focus, self-love, and being in meditation, deep vibration with myself, and trying to get myself in alignment and raise my vibration and take time out for myself. But I'm really excited to do this pick a card reading with you guys. It's been a long time. So tonight we're going to be doing a pick a card reading, choosing amongst 4 crystals total. They're all clear quartz, so you can choose either crystal number 1, crystal number 2, crystal number 3, crystal number 4. They're all clear quartz crystals, and you can stop the video and meditate on each crystal upon your preference. Whichever crystal you're drawn to, there's going to be some messages in the reading for you. And this pick a card reading is going to be in regards to how are they currently feeling, what is on their mind, what would they like to say to you, that sort of thing. So it could be a romantic relationship. It doesn't necessarily need to be a romantic relationship. It could be a connection of your preference or something new or something that has been in progress. So you can stop the video at any time to meditate upon each crystal of your preference. Again, there is 4 in total. I will leave the timestamps below listed in the description. Quick disclaimer, if you are interested in either getting a personal reading from me or doing Reiki Healing or doing any type of pendulum readings or energy work, you can find that information in the description below. If you're interested in doing a pretty quick personal reading from me, just keep in mind, since there are a good handful of people that have already been reaching out to me since it's the new year, just make sure that you contact me via email and your reading of your choosing, and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. Since it is the new year, a lot of people are reaching out to me for readings and such, so I would ask for your kindness and your patience as I continue to work through readings. But you can always stay tuned to my free content, such as pick a card readings. I don't go live as I used to, because I'm a full-time mom. I'm also working full-time, and I'm busy trying to raise my vibration and stay in alignment with myself and master self-love and follow my divine path and continue on with my journey. So that's me taking time out for myself. Besides providing you with the free content, besides doing pick a card readings, I don't go live that much anymore. But you can always stay tuned if I do decide to go live or if I do decide to do pick a card readings. But other than that, if you're interested in doing a personal reading with me or doing Reiki healing or energy work or any mediumship readings of your preference, just make sure to reach out to me via email, list your reading of your preference and of your choosing, and I will list all of that information in the description box below, along with the timestamps of this video. So let's get started. Again, choosing crystals 1 through 4. They're all clear quartz, a couple of my favorite ones that I like to use. And you can stop the video and meditate, and whichever one you are drawn to is going to be the one that has the messages for you. And again, this is how is your person currently feeling? What are they thinking about this connection? I'm going to be using various decks, and I'm going to be channeling any information that comes through my angels and my spirit guides. If there's any messages that you need to hear, obviously that message is meant for you, but if it doesn't resonate, just leave whatever doesn't resonate behind, okay? Not everything is going to resonate, since there's a lot of people tuning into the same video and choosing the same crystal and the same pile. There's a lot of energy that I will be channeling, so FYI on that, okay, as a quick disclaimer. All right, so let's get started. So people that choose crystal number 1. So people that have chosen crystal number 1, we're going to focus in on your energy and how your person that you are thinking about is currently feeling. All right, so my angels and my spirit guides, ancient ancestors, please come forward and assist with the reading. Give clear and concise advice pertaining to the person people that chose crystal number 1. How is their person of preference currently feeling about them? How is their person of preference currently feeling about them? All right, so we have the nurturer. First card we have is the Nurturer, and it says, make it obvious that you know how to meet your partner's needs for loving acceptance and security. Develop trust. To make your home a sweet love's nest, act like a parent who knows best. Your loved ones should need your own. Bless them with your heart and hearth and home. And you'll know a love that's also rare and unconditional love to share. That's a beautiful message. So I feel like they feel like you're nurturing, you're giving, you're very attentive to their needs and their wants. What other messages? How else is people that chose crystal number 1, how does their person currently feel about this connection so far? And I did not pre-shuffle, so I'm just shuffling, or will be shuffling throughout this whole reading, for those that would like to know. Sometimes in my previous videos I've already drawn cards, and this reading I am just going to shuffle as I go through the reading. So far I'm already picking up the energy that they see you as caring. They see you as somebody who's nurturing, somebody who's very attentive, somebody who has a big heart. And also, you might be one of those types of people who like to share and show their affection. We also have truth. So examine all motives with brutal honesty, even if the truth hurts. Admit it and work hard to accept its lesson. Tell the truth, but listen too when others tell the truth to you. The gift truth brings to those who care, the special trust that soulmates share. If one you love tells a lie, give one more chance, and then it's time to say goodbye. So some of you who chose crystal number 1, one of the things that I'm picking up so far, you guys, is that there might be some trust issues. And what I mean by that is either somebody has been hurt in the past, somebody's trust has been broken. There might be a situation where in this connection, again, take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, that means this message may not be for you. But for some of those who have chose crystal number 1, I'm picking up that some of you actually have either been in a connection with this person that you are thinking about, and there might be a need for an establishment when it comes to trust. So either they don't have a lot of trust when it comes to this connection, or they have trust issues. And if that is not the case, this leads me to feel as though that they want to speak some truth about this connection. There's something that they want to bring to your attention when it comes to their feelings and emotions about this connection. All right, what else can you tell me about the people that chose crystal number 1? How does their person see them currently? Universe, ancient ancestors, spirit guides. For people that chose crystal number 1. Okay, so interesting enough, we have another card that signifies truth. Because if you look here, we have a card that talks about the need to speak truth, if there was any trust that was broken in the past, that there might be a need for maybe reestablishing boundaries or trust in itself, or maybe trust was broken in the past. But we also have this card that says see the truth. Some of you might have a spirit animal. I know for a fact my spirit animal is the owl, one of them. So you might want to look up the animal totem owl, or the spirit animal owl. Owls also stand for wisdom and seeing through. They can see through the night. They're the creatures of the night. They can see very well through the night. So this is also symbolic in itself, signifying that somebody in this connection may need to see through, lift the veil, and see through the truth, or see through the lies, and establish boundaries, and really set the tone of what does this connection need moving forward. It may need a lot of needing to speak the truth. This person does see you, though, as somebody who's caring and nurturing, somebody who's giving, somebody who maybe wears their heart on their sleeve, maybe is the one who loves willingly and effortlessly. But they also there's something with this connection, you guys, who chose crystal number 1, where there's truth that needs to be brought to the surface. There's trust that may have been broken in the past, whether that's in this connection or with somebody else in the past, is what I'm picking up strongly. So they feel the need that they need to tell you something, either how they truly feel about this connection, where they want to see this connection go, is what I'm feeling so far. So let's get some more messages here. How does people that chose crystal number 1, universe, can you please show us how would this person view people that chose crystal number 1? So how do they see you currently? How do they see people that chose crystal number 1 currently? Okay, so we have new life. All right, so with this card, there is a lot of purple in this card, which is the crown chakra placement. And there's a need to kind of be in a spiritual alignment when it comes to this connection, following your intuition, really going within and seeking the answers, because you already know a lot of the answers when it comes to this connection. Either you know what you are expecting out of the connection, or you already know what you would like moving forward when it comes to this connection. So if it's truth, that's one thing. If it's letting somebody go because there was trust broken in the past, that's another thing. And I'm picking up 2 different stories in this connection, so I almost feel like a lot of people that chose crystal number 1, you may have already been in a connection with this person and it's been on and off. And there is a need to see clarification as to how you proceed in this connection moving forward. And they do see you as caring, they do see you as giving, they see you as somebody that's very nurturing and has a big heart. But here's the thing, there's a need to speak the truth, and there's a need to go within and seek the answers. But also what I'm picking up from this card is there's new stages that are going to happen when it comes to this connection. So there's new stages and new phases, and I almost feel as though that they would like to try to either come back to you, see if you would take them back, or see if you can give them another try or give them another shot when it comes to this connection. Maybe they did something to you and broke your trust in the past, and you are the one trying to decide whether or not they deserve your, time and effort and your big heart when it comes to this connection. So let's see. Let's get some more answers here. So how does this person, what does this person want to see? Where does this person want to see this connection go for people that chose crystal number 1? Where would they like to see this connection go for people that chose crystal number 1? Where would they like to see wow. Okay, so it says, do not let your pride get in the way. Full moon and Leo. So the full moon and Leo, full moon signify conclusions. Full moon signify not only conclusions, but letting go, releasing. And with it being in Leo, there's a strong emphasis on power and strength and courage and love, and being able to find yourself and know your power and letting go of what no longer serves you, and making those firm decisions and knowing your worth. You guys may be a Leo. Your person of preference might be a Leo. It doesn't have to be. Again, I'm just picking up Leo energy because of course this is a Leo card, but you can also be a fire sign, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. They could also be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or have strong fire placements. But more so in the sense, I actually feel like this card is specifically tied into needing to make a firm decision, needing to stand your ground, knowing your self-worth, letting go of what no longer serves you, and being able to understand that there's a decision that needs to be made. This person wants a new beginning with you. This person sees you as somebody who is caring and giving and nurturing. This person knows and sees your value, but I feel that there's a strong emphasis. There's a strong emphasis on needing to speak the truth, needing to lift the veil over your eyes, not look through rose-colored glasses. And really actually see this at face value and know that whatever has happened in the past, whether if it's been trust that's been broken, whether or not it's maybe seeing the truth in a particular situation where if it was you who broke that person's trust or vice versa, they broke your trust, there is a need to stand your ground, take a lot of time out to self-reflect the situation, because currently we're doing a reading right now for people that chose crystal number 1. How do they feel about this connection? What is on their mind? Well, what's on their mind currently is they feel like they might need to put a little bit more work in this connection because somebody's feelings were either hurt, trust was broken, and there's a lot of emphasis on needing to work harder in the connection. Let's see what the romance angels have to say about this connection. What can we understand about this connection for people that chose crystal number 1, please? What can we understand about this connection moving forward for people that chose crystal number 1? For people that chose crystal number 1, what do we need to understand about this connection? Picking up people, a lot of people that either chose crystal number 1, you have dark hair, or your person of preference might have dark hair, dark features, dark skin tone, dark eyes, dark hair, and they actually have had tendencies where they lie in the past, or they're very scared and have trust issues from a previous relationship. That was one thing I was picking up. So we have the honeymoon card for the romance angels. Enjoy the bliss and holiday time together. So one thing about this card is I'm actually feeling like they do want some time with you. They want to spend time with you. They would like to take time out, maybe take you out somewhere, go somewhere, spend time with you, maybe take you on a date. They might want to do this to probably make you feel like they're trying to make an effort. Yeah, we also have playfulness. So they might be trying to make the effort to come towards you. They might be reaching out. They might be checking your social media, texting you, trying to call you, FaceTime you, reach out to you. Any way, shape, or form they're trying to contact you. Just because of the fact that they feel like they want to spend time with you, they might need to feel the need to have a conversation with you to speak the truth, whatever that truth consists of. And I feel like it might be truth on expressing their feelings and their emotions as to where they would like to see this connection go. There might be an apology on the horizon. They also might feel like you deserve an apology. I feel like this is more on their end. I don't feel like it's on your end. I feel like the person that you are inquiring about is the person that wants to apologize and needs to earn your trust back. All right, let's see more. What else can we understand about this connection, please, universe? Seek the lesson. Again, look up the animal totem wolf. Also could be your spirit animal, but it doesn't have to be. But look at how the third eye is magnified. And didn't I say something earlier about there's a lot of purples in here? We have the nurturer. We also have the new life that has purple in it. And we also have the third eye signified. So there's a lot of following your intuition, the need of following your intuition. There's a strong emphasis on seeing and looking for the truth. There's a very strong emphasis so far on needing to speak the truth, needing to find the truth, maybe trust issues, trust was broken. So I almost feel like there is a continuous situation when it comes down to either somebody broke your trust, or if it was vice versa, you may be having a conversation as to where you would like to see this connection go, because either way there's a lesson behind this connection, whether it's knowing how to set up clear and concise boundaries, making sure that your establishments are meaningful, people aren't taking advantage of you, knowing your self-worth, knowing your worth in general. But Other than that, so far, how this person sees you, what they're thinking about when it comes to this connection, they want to apologize, they want to take you out, they want to spend time with you, they want to communicate their feelings with you. There's a strong attraction here. They are missing you. They think about you a lot. They may be checking your social media. They may be trying to reach out to you via text message. One of the things that also popped out is know your fears. So I feel like there is a lot of fear and a lot of restrictions when it comes to this connection. So they may feel like they're nervous to reach out. They might feel as though that you might turn them down, or that you might be just trying to block them off because of something that happened. But this person is very much on, I feel like you both are on each other's mind. I feel like they are on your mind and you are on their mind quite a bit. There's a lot of passion and there's still a lot of attraction when it comes to this connection, but there's a lot of work to be done when it comes to this connection in itself. All right, let's see here. So what is going to be the outcome moving forward when it comes to this connection? So keep in mind, energy can change at any time, but we're just going to see based off of the current energy so far. For people that chose crystal number 1, what is the outcome currently looking like when it comes to this connection? What is the outcome looking like when it comes to this connection for people that chose crystal number 2? Their person and them, please. I feel like I need to use this deck. Okay. So when it comes to people that chose crystal number 1, where is this connection going to go? What is going to be the outcome of this connection? For people that chose crystal number 1, universe, please show us. Oh, that one fell on the ground. Oh, hold on one second. Okay, so when it comes to the outcome of this connection so far, and this, by the way, is the Divine Circus Oracle deck. I really love the imagery in this deck. Not only do I love the imagery in this deck, but it has affirmations that go along with this, which I really love. So it says Princess Victorious. So one thing that I'm noticing when it comes to this card is she's almost like, I get the vibe that she's holding how she feels inside. She knows what she feels, but she's not really bringing that to the surface because she knows in her heart that she already has the answers. The message behind this card says you are being asked to be a big picture person for the moment. Sometimes immediate gratification has to give way for a grander scheme unfolding, which will ultimately lead you to far greater and more meaningful success. What seems to be a delay or an obstacle, loss, or even failure now is a twist in the plot of your life, necessary for your gracious destiny to unfold according to the higher plan. So right now you may be kind of focusing on yourself. You might be taking time out for yourself. This is also probably a message that there's a strong emphasis on self-love, self-worth, letting go of what no longer serves you, just really standing in your power. And I feel like in time it will be up to you to decide what you would like with this connection moving forward. And if you are willing to take this person back, or if you're willing to let this person apologize to you, I don't recommend, if somebody's doing something repetitively, I don't feel like you should take them back. But if it's been one of those scenarios where they've done this maybe one time, then there needs to be an important conversation about what the expectations are moving forward, and you need to set clear and concise boundaries. Because I'm a firm believer everybody deserves at least one shot, at least one chance. And if they keep breaking promises after that one chance, then that person is not meant to be in alignment with us or be with us for various reasons, whatever that reason may be. But that is up to you, and that's your free will. If you're one of those people, you know what, I gave you one shot and that's the only shot, then by all means keep moving. But I feel like the energy with this pile, or with this for people that chose this crystal number 1, is somebody's broken somebody's trust, and there's still a lot of passion and attraction here, but there's a lot of baby steps that need to take place. Now I'm going to use this, I just created random messages that I wrote down on cards. So let's see what messages we get, and then I'm going to pull some charms. All right? All right. So for people that chose crystal number 1, what would their person like to say to them? What would their person like to say to people that chose crystal number 1? And this is going to take me a while because it's all cards here that I made with messages on them. All right. Oh, all right, we got a lot of messages here. I'm going to take them all. We have, sometimes we need to let go for something new to come in. Oh, wow, that actually aligns perfectly with this reading so far, matter of fact. That's pretty weird. So, yeah, that definitely leads me to believe that there's a strong emphasis on needing to focus on self-love, self-worth, letting go of what no longer serves you. The next message we have is sometimes we need to let go of what no longer serves us. I shit you not. That's what I said earlier. So we have sometimes we need to let go for something new to come in, and then we have sometimes we need to let go of what no longer serves us. Wow. Okay, next message. You mean everything to me. So I feel like there's still a lot of attraction. You still mean a lot to this person, and I feel like they are trying to make up for their losses when it comes to this connection. You are my life partner, so they may feel a strong connection to you still. They may feel still like they want you back and they don't want to lose you. I can see the long term with you. Okay, so they still have some feelings towards you. There's a secret you need to know about. Okay, so that actually kind of ties in with what I said about secrets or just trust actually in general. I'm in love with you. Okay, so they may have strong feelings towards you, strong attraction towards you still, and let's take things slow. Okay, so those are their messages of what they would like to say. Now let's pull some charms. Oh, did one just fall out? We'll take that one too. So, all right, so for people that chose crystal number 1, what would their person of preference that they're thinking about, what would they like to say? How are they feeling? People that chose crystal number 1. Okay, so far we have, okay, let me see where I'm going to put all of our charms in. We will put them in here. So we have the tomato. This is so cute because my daughter actually made this tomato out of clay. So the tomato actually signifies, this signifies just health and wellness. So needing to take time out for yourself, focusing on health, focusing on your maybe food, like eating healthy, exercising. We have some letters here. So we have the letter U, we have the letter N as in Nancy, we have another N as in Nancy. Let me see if I can try to spell something here. We have R as in Romeo, E as in Echo. And what I'll do is I'll put all the letters together, and if you can spell something out, maybe you can spell something out amongst yourselves. So I should have just put all of these in the box. Okay. Once I get all the letters here, I'll show you. I'm going to put all the charms in here. And I also cut out little mini words too for part of my charm, so I'll let you know what those say in a minute. All right, so There's a lot of letters in here, so there might even be initials that kind of coordinate with your person of whom you're thinking about, or if it's not the initials of your name or their name, it could actually spell out a word that kind of signifies the status of this connection, how they feel about this connection, how you feel about this connection. And I'll be showing you that once I get all of the charms in this box here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take these messages and put them over here, the messages from your person. All right. Okay, so this is what we have for the charms. We have the tomato, like I said, so health and wellness, focusing on health. We have the daisy, so they might see you as somebody who's beautiful, somebody who is very charming, somebody who is just very sweet and very loving and very giving. And we did have the nurturer card earlier, so that could definitely be in reference to that. We have the transformation with the butterfly. So there's a part of you that's transforming and needing to take time to grow when it comes to this connection, or learning a lot about yourself when it comes to this connection. We have, this is the medallion here for Mother Mary. So some of you could be very spiritual, or this could be signifying a very spiritual connection, or a strong emphasis on needing to seek guidance from within when it comes to this connection, maybe self-healing. We have the owl charm. So this is kind of talking about somebody who's keeping an eye on you. It could be maybe they're keeping an eye on you, or you're keeping an eye on them. But it also kind of signifies, we had an owl, the owl card earlier, where it talks about seeing the truth, if you can remember. So back here, it was talking about seeking the truth. So this is a double, triple confirmation, is needing to seek the truth. And that truth is going to come to the surface. Either you already know that the trust was broken, and that's something that the person that you're inquiring about is probably going to end up reaching out to you to try to want to talk to you about that. We have the crown charm. So they might see your value. That's probably why they're going to try to come rushing back, because they don't want to lose you. And they see you as somebody who not only has value, but somebody who brings a lot to the table. And let's see here, we have the key. So with the key, I feel like you may have unlocked the answers already that you seek about this connection, because there's a lot of truth that's going to come to the surface. So that's something that I'm picking up from that charm. We also have the flowers, so I feel like they see you as very beautiful. Same thing with the daisies, somebody's that's very charming. We have the, this is like a little turtle charm, so I almost feel like somebody's probably going inside their shell, trying to take time out for themselves and kind of protect themselves at this time. Maybe you're not trusting anybody at the moment, and you're trying to take time out for yourself and really do things that make you feel happy. We got a lot of letters here, and I'll get to that in a moment. We have a bird. So the birds actually talk about speaking truth as well, and really like bringing things to the surface. There could be gossip too. Birds can also signify like kind of a lot of chatter, a lot of gossip about this connection. We also have another bird. So that's kind of triple confirmation here. Another bird charm. So they might see you as a partner too, because we have two birds here. So, you know, it could be very possible that they kind of still see you as their partner, or wanting to, you know, be in a partnership with you. So we have, here we have a couple of words, a lot of words actually. So what I did is I cut out some words to make them as charms. So we have fantasy. So they could be maybe fantasizing about you, dreaming about you. We have karmic. So take what resonates, but this could be a karmic connection. Karmics do teach us lessons that we need to help us evolve, might I add. We have soul contract. So your guys' soul mission might be to align with each other in this lifetime to teach each other lessons so that you guys can evolve into better versions of yourselves and learn and grow from this connection, because I'm a firm believer that even if it's a bad connection, you guys, or something bad happened, it's still going to teach you things that are necessary for you to become stronger, wiser, bolder, able to withstand challenges, maybe be able to know what to look for when it comes to another connection later down on the road. We have synchronicities, so you guys could be seeing a lot of synchronicities right now. We also have admirers, so you might have a secret admirer, or they may be your secret admirer, or they just admire you. Caller message, so they're going to be reaching out to you via text or calling you or wanting to meet up with you. We have heart chakra, so heart chakra emphasis, so either needing to not close your heart chakra off because you've been hurt, so be careful with that. Needing to take a break, so there's a message about that. We have 5D, so you could be meeting in the 5D with your person of your person that you're inquiring about, or just have a strong spiritual aspect to yourself where you're able to be more in alignment when it comes to the 5D. Raising your vibration is necessary, so maybe listen to high vibrational music, or cleansing yourself utilizing sage or palo santo or crystals, or meditation, anything that raises your vibration. Solar plexus chakra, so the solar plexus talks about following your intuition, listening to your intuition, or a strong emphasis on intuition. Then we have telepathic, so there's a telepathic connection, or maybe a telepathic connection where you guys are able to kind of be connected that way. We have secrets, so definitely some hidden secrets here. We have work, so maybe there's a strong emphasis on needing to pay attention to work, or career finances. We have abundance, so some of you might be not focusing on love that much. Maybe you're taking time out and wanting to take time out for career and finances. Then we have trust, so really strong emphasis on trust. And we have angry, so somebody's very upset or feeling emotional about this connection or this situation. Red flags, yep, so definitely some red flags when it comes to this connection. They miss you, or I miss you, is what it says. Third party, so there could have been a third party, whether it's an actual person, but it doesn't have to be. It could be career, finances, family members. Third parties don't always have to signify an actual person, but it could, especially with all the other cards and everything else that I've been picking up in this reading. Last but not least, 222. So that is your charms. Oh, and then we have letters here. So I don't know if you can see some of the letters. It could spell something. We have post. Okay, so P-O-S-T. And you could stop the video and kind of see if it spells out anything for you. We have, let's see here. We have lake. I don't know if some of you would like to be near water or take time out. Post could be like social media. They could be checking out your social media. Lake is probably taking time out near the water or spending time near the water. So we have the word lake. What else do we have? We have, there could be somebody's initials in here too. So I don't know if you see your initials or their initials or their name, first, middle, initial, anything like that. Red. I see the word red in here, so I don't know if red could be also signifying like the root chakra too. So like maybe needing to stay grounded when it comes to this connection. Like red, the root chakra talks about needing to focus on, that's the chakra that houses survival, needing to stay grounded. So red could literally signify that. You guys can probably maybe find something else with the remainder of the letters, but that's what I have for your charms and your messages. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help me out when I deliver my free content. If you would like a personal reading, again, don't forget to check out the description box. I'm going to list the types of reading options that I have. Just keep in mind that I've right around this time of year, since it is a new year, I have a lot of people reaching out to me for readings, so please be patient. But other than that, many blessings and good vibes too, and I am going to move on to crystal number 2. All right, so people that chose crystal number 2, thank you for being here. Many thanks. I do appreciate it. For people that chose crystal number 2, and they're all clear quartz, so we are having, this reading is actually going to be based off of what does your person of, the person that's on your mind, what are they currently feeling about this connection? What is it that they would like to say to you? What's going on in this connection? Feelings and thoughts and emotions in general. So we're going to be taking a look at that. And stay tuned because I'm going to be pulling some charms later. And I also just have some regular cutout cards that have little messages that I wrote on them. So that's what we're also going to utilize for this reading. So for people that chose crystal number 2, all right, so let's figure out, how does your person currently feel about you at this time? What are their feelings? What are their emotions towards you when it comes to this connection? Universe, your ancestors, spirit guides, please come forward and assist with this reading. Let's give clear and concise advice pertaining to their person of interest, people that chose crystal number 2. And I'm going to be shuffling throughout the reading, just a heads up. Normally what I can typically do is just shuffle the cards before I start the reading, and for this reading I'm just going to be shuffling. So all right, for people that chose crystal number 2, how is their person currently feeling about this connection? How is their person of preference or person that they're inquiring about feeling about this connection? How is people that chose crystal number 2, how is their person? Okay, so first card that we have is worries about. Avoid anxious thinking based on fear of error. Criticism must be used only constructively. And 2, you'll suffer when words criticize. Your love, they'll surely paralyze. Hostile acts disguised as love are hawks pretending to be doves. Worry is not good for health, and the stress won't let you be yourself. So first thing that I'm getting from this card for people that chose crystal number 2, I'm actually feeling like there's a lot of anxiety about this connection. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of worrying about, where's this connection going to go? How do they feel about me? What are they thinking? Maybe there's a lot of stress and anxiety because you don't know really not only where this connection is going, I'm really picking up that you don't know how they feel about you. Okay, so that's one thing that I'm picking up so far. How else do they feel about this connection? They could be worrying about this connection as well. There might be a lot of fear about losing you. They might have a fear that maybe you don't have a lot of interest in them, or there might be a feeling that they might even not know where you guys stand when it comes to this connection. So we have the teacher. So study and share your wisdom with one experienced enough to value it. Be realistic and act, learn, wise and quite mature, and learn the meaning of l'amour. The one for you, the teacher's pet, loves all the yearning that they'll get. If you are well schooled or self-taught, you'll gain the prize that can't be bought. So this is actually, we have worries about and the teacher. So the teacher is the teacher in this connection, and somebody's the student. But what I mean by that is if it's you who's the student or the teacher, somebody's playing the role of really being in control of this connection, guiding this connection, having the upper hand in this connection. That's the teacher aspect. Somebody who's really maybe even more mature in the connection. They might be the one, there might even be an age difference in this connection. But there's a strong emphasis so far that this person that you're inquiring about, you or yourself, one of you is playing the teacher role and the other person is playing the student role. The person that's playing the student role is somebody who's learning a lot out of this connection. They might see that you are strong, independent, you work hard for everything that you have, you know what you want, you know where you know exactly what you're expecting when it comes to a connection in itself. So they might be worried a little bit about this connection because they might see you in such high regards that they kind of want to feel like secure enough to know where you guys are in this connection, because one of the people in this connection is very powerful, very driven, very focused. You might be focusing on your coins, focusing on your pentacles, focusing on career, finance. You might be one of those people who have a lot of things going on and, you know, taking care of business, taking care of career, taking care of finances. You might be one of those people who like to cook and like to clean, or, and I'm just throwing examples out there, somebody who is multitasking, somebody who has a lot of things going on at once. So they might look at you and they might have anxiety because they might see you, they might feel like you're better, like too good for them in a sense. Maybe there's an aspect about this connection where somebody's playing the student and the teacher, where yes, the person might be more mature, one person might be more mature than the other person. One person might be teaching the other person a lot about this connection, but not only about that, they're teaching the other person a lot about themselves. And what's good about this connection so far is there is a lot of lessons being learned when it comes to this connection. Let's see what else we can get. But so far I'm feeling like somebody has a little bit of anxiety when it comes to this connection, either because they don't see themselves as being good enough for the other person, or maybe they feel like they have to work harder to be on the other person's level, and they do care a lot about the person. They're extremely attracted to the other person, but there's a sense of feeling a little, you know, some anxiety when it comes to this connection, or feeling like they have to work harder in the connection, or they want to strive to be at the same level as the other person. But so far the teacher and student dynamic of this connection is kind of symbolic in a sense, where there's a lot of not only push and pull action, but more so a good lessons being learned. So let's find out more. How does people that chose crystal number 2, how does their person see them? For people that chose crystal number 2, how does their person currently see them? Universe. And you got to bear with me because I'm shuffling here. Okay, so we have the full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So full moon signifies conclusions, endings, beginnings. Also putting things not only to an end, but really getting down to the nitty-gritty of the situation. So in Cancer talks about home, family, children, emotions, intuition, kind of going within and finding what you need in order to find the truth. And with it saying a personal issue reaches a resolution, how they're currently seeing you is they see somebody that they want something more with. They want to reach a conclusion with you. The resolution in the situation is you. They want you. They value you. They see your value. They see you as somebody they want to spend, you know, their life with. They want to take things serious. They want to match you. They just want, this is somebody who sees that you can bring a lot to the table. So they see you in high regard. How else do they see them? Yeah, absolutely. New moon eclipse. So this is new, brand new energy coming in. Powerful energy. They see you as somebody that has it all. They see you as somebody that has, maybe the car, the house, the apartment, the perfect husband, the perfect wife. Everything that they're looking for in a partner, which is beautiful. Definitely different from people that chose crystal number 1. This pile is a lot different. This energy is a lot different from the previous pile. So let's see what else is going on in this connection. So where is this connection going for people that chose crystal number 2? Where would this connection be going? For people that chose crystal number 2, universe, where would this connection be going? All right, perfect. Yeah, see, they just don't feel like they're good enough for you. They don't feel like they're good enough for you. There's something about this student-teacher dynamic where it's like someone is like either older, more mature, more successful than the other person. Maybe they have different values, different backgrounds, different mindset, different goal set, different vision, and they really see you as like somebody that they really want to be with, but they get a little worried because they feel like that maybe you might not need them because of the fact that they don't even look or feel like they're good for you, if that makes sense. Like where this connection is going is they want to be with you, they want something with you long term, but they just have a little self-doubt. So you may have to, if you would like something with this person, I highly encourage you to be patient with them. Be empathetic to this person and express how you feel to this person and be patient with them. There might be some healing that needs to take place on both their part and your part, because maybe you've already told them or expressed to them that they are good enough. Maybe you've already expressed to them that you love them, you care about them, that you want nobody but them. But there's some self-doubt when it comes to this connection. I almost feel like they are the ones who are just not seeing their value. And how are they feeling about this connection moving forward? People that chose crystal number 2. How are they feeling about this connection moving forward? People that chose crystal number 2. Yeah, I get the sense that they just want to be the best that they can possibly be for not only themselves, but for you. So there's a strong expectation for themselves on their part. They feel like they have to bring a lot to the table. They got to be, they got to be this person that's the caregiver, the person that's supporting, the supportive person, the person that's working hard. They want this. Yeah, there could be some, this could be a very spiritual connection is what I get from this card. It could be a very powerful spiritual connection, very passionate connection. I feel like you guys have already, this is something that's already an establishment with you guys when it comes to this connection. They just feel there's some type of differences. It could be even just values differences. So when it comes to religious factors, yes, it could be a spiritual, like this is a spiritual connection, but this kind of also can go back to what I was saying earlier about maybe different ages, could be different backgrounds, different goal set, different visions for what you guys want for the future. The student teacher dynamic where somebody's teaching the other person a lot of lessons about themselves and a lot of direction as to where they want to go in life. There's a lot of helping the other person grow too and finding themselves in this connection. So this is kind of beautiful because even if there is an age gap or a background difference or just goal set difference. I feel like this connection is teaching, you guys are teaching each other a lot when it comes to this connection and just what you see out of this connection, and just teaching a lot of things when it comes to yourselves or themselves, which is beautiful. I just feel like this connection has a lot of potential, but it's going to take a little bit of time for the other person to adapt or feel like they need to adapt to this connection or be on the same level when it comes to this connection. All right, let's pull some more messages here. So how else does this person, what are they currently thinking or feeling when it comes to people that chose crystal number 2? So what is your person currently thinking about you in this connection? How are they feeling? What? Okay, that was quick. Yeah, so there's a need to share, wanting to share their thoughts, wanting to share their emotions. They're really adamant, and they want to show and demonstrate strength when it comes to this connection, is what I'm picking up from that card. They want to communicate where they want to see this connection go in the future. They want to show you, that they are capable of, meeting you halfway when it comes to this connection, working hard towards this connection. There's a lot of value in this connection. I feel like they just want to work hard. They want to tell you that. That's how they see you. Also, too, is they see you as somebody who's hardworking, really just knows what they want, working really hard for everything and achieving everything that you want. So that's how they see you. That's how they feel. How else are they feeling about this connection? How else are they feeling about this connection? Okay, they want to create. They want to create, and this is beautiful. It says you were born to create. And if you look at this card, it's like two nucleuses like getting ready to like form and create something. It's really beautiful. So it's like this person sees your guys' connection like that. That's exactly how they feel. They want to create something with you. They want to establish a good foundation with you, is what I get from this card. That's beautiful. All right, so what would be the outcome? So again, energy can change, but I'm going to see, based off of what I'm seeing so far, where is this outcome going to be going with this connection? So based off of the current energy, where would this connection, what would the outcome be of this connection, universe? Based off of this current energy, what is the outcome looking like with this, between this people that chose crystal number 1 and their person? What would the outcome look like? And you gotta forgive me, I'm shuffling a pretty large deck. Might I add, this is the Divine Circus Oracle deck, and it's pretty large, and I have small hands, so it's taken me a little bit to shuffle. What would the outcome look like for people that chose crystal number 2 with their person that they're inquiring about? Thank you. All right, so we have Lady Luck. All right, so basically with this card, the energy that I'm picking up is they really see your value. They see you as somebody that they want to spend their life with. They want to see, they want nothing more just to be happy and be with you, but also they want to bring something to the table. They want to work hard in this connection. They want you to be proud of them. And I feel like there's beautiful lessons that are being taught when it comes to this dynamic and this connection. It's really beautiful energy. Okay, so what I want to do is I did write down some messages off of these cards, and I want to see what we get. And then I want to pull some charms to finish the reading. Okay? All right, so what would they like to say? People that chose crystal number 2, what would their person want to say to them about this connection, or just what would they like to say in general? Oh, we got 2 that flew out. Okay, so this one says sometimes we need to let go, sometimes we need to let go for something new to come in. So this actually, I feel like this is talking about needing to let go of an old way of thinking so that you guys can flourish when it comes to this connection. We also have you mean everything to me. All right, what else? What else would they say to people that chose crystal number 2? What would they like to say to people that chose crystal number 2? People that chose crystal number 2, what would they like to say? Woo! That's a lot, but I'm going to take them all. We have, you make me nervous. So maybe they feel like you're intimidating at sometimes. It's time I tell you how I really feel. So maybe they're feeling like they need to get something off their chest when it comes to this connection. Many times we need to focus on self-love and heal. So there's definitely a healing aspect when it comes to this connection as well. And we have, I'm not looking for a serious relationship. So this, since there's multiple people choosing the same crystal in the same pile, you take what resonates. If this is not pertaining to your situation and you guys are actually in a relationship, then this is not your message. But for people that are not in a relationship, they might not be looking for something serious, but they do see their value, your value, and maybe they think that you're too good for them and they don't have a chance with you. So you may have to be very patient and express your emotions and feelings when it comes to this connection, because they might not know how you feel. So that might be for some of you who are not in a relationship. All right, so let's pull some charms to finish off the reading. So for people that chose crystal number 2, messages about their person, please. How are they currently feeling? So how is people that chose crystal number 2, how does their person feel about them? Oh, let me get the box. I forgot the box. I put the box right here. How does their person feel about them? All right, so we have... Let's see what we got. Wow, we got a lot of messages in this one. So there's some letters in here too, and I also wrote little tiny mini messages on here too. So first of all, we got the minions. So they might see you as somebody who's friendly, somebody who's, maybe you got really funny personality. We also have the throat chakra bead. So there's a need to, this is symbolic and a message that's coming through that somebody needs to communicate how they really truly feel. We have the owl, so this talks about somebody who's keeping a close eye on you. This also stands for wisdom and being wise and needing to see the truth. And we have the mermaid charm, so I feel like they see you as somebody who's unique, somebody who maybe like they feel like you're a really good catch, like a rare find. Somebody who they probably feel like they can't find anywhere else. We have, so this is like a little like necklace charm, and it has 2 birds, and there's roses and flowers in it. So I almost feel like they see you as the perfect partner, because these are 2 birds. That's really cute. So we also have a turtle charm. So I feel like they want to come out of their shell. Like I feel like they want to communicate how they truly feel, or there's a need to prove to you how they really truly feel like they can actually bring something to the table and bring a lot of hard work and dedication when it comes to this connection. We have a flower charm, so they might see you as somebody who's really beautiful. We also have another flower charm. It's like a daisy, so I almost feel like they feel like you're really beautiful, very charming, attractive. Maybe you smell good, you look good, definitely in your High Priestess energy. We have another owl, so definitely keeping a close eye on you. We have the butterfly charm, so there's transformation when it comes to this connection, or there's an opportunity for this connection to transform. We also have a little heart charm, so there's a lot of love here, or a lot of emotion. They could see maybe you have a lot of emotion when it comes to this connection, or they have a lot of emotion or feelings. Another owl. Wow, so it's definitely keeping tabs on you. They could be looking at your social media. They could be trying to find out a lot of information about you, talking to your friends, talking to mutual friends, something like that. Another owl, I shit you not. So holy buckets, like literally, I almost feel like they're really trying to figure you out. They're trying to figure out a lot about this connection too. We have the ladybug, so seeing you as somebody who's really sweet, very professional, very hardworking, like a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets, maybe. I don't know why I was picking that up. We have a little bird charm, so it's like they want to communicate, they want to speak the truth, they maybe gossip too around the situation. Maybe there's a little bit of gossiping going on. Okay, and then we have a lot of letters, but I'm going to start with the words before we get to the letters. So, and then maybe when I start showing the letters, you can spell something out with them. It could actually symbolize middle initial, first initial, last initial of somebody's name. It could spell out a word in significance when it comes to this connection, or how they feel, how you feel. It could be something like your name, their name, maybe spell out an actual word. All right, so we have 3D. If I can actually pick this up. Okay, so first word we have is 3D. So really strong focus on the 3D element right now, like material, finances, career, being focused on the here and the now with the 3D vibration. Kind of strong emphasis on that. We have attraction, so there's a strong attraction when it comes to this. For some of you who may not be in a relationship, they probably are keeping their eye on you, trying to find out a lot about you. But for people that are in a relationship, maybe they're just trying to meet you at your level and try to learn a lot about this connection so far. We have jealousy, so there's maybe somebody's either jealous of somebody's success. We have secrets, so maybe they're hiding how they truly feel. This says, what's this? Oh, passion. So there's a lot of passion, a lot of attraction. There could be, this says toxicity, so there could be some toxic behaviors when it comes to maybe they're thinking about you too much, maybe they're keeping an eye on you too much, because we do have like all these owls. I miss you, so they are missing you, or somebody's missing them. Third-party interference. So third-party interference, it doesn't have to be an actual like person, so to say. It could actually signify like third-party interference, such as work, career, finances, friends, family. Beautiful. So somebody feels like they are beautiful. If you have a particular question in mind, we have the answer yes. Sacral chakra, so a lot of sexual energy. Crown chakra, so there is a need to be in spiritual alignment at this time. You could be going through a spiritual awakening, a kundalini awakening. Maybe this connection has opened up their spiritual awakening for them or you. We have manifestations or manifest, so they might be trying to manifest this connection, or just manifesting something that they hold near and dear to their heart, or you as well. We have soul contract, so your guys' soul path could be in alignment to kind of point you guys in the direction of each other, to either teach you guys lessons about each other, or teach each other lessons about this connection. So you guys probably might have a soul contract to teach each other those lessons. Move, change location. So there might be, somebody might be moving, or maybe that's related to career and finance where you guys have to move. We have abundance. So somebody's focusing a lot on career finance right now. We have 5D. So 5D is a strong message that comes through that talks about being at a spiritual level where you're able to kind of be more in alignment with yourself, but know your path and know your divinity, following your divine path, and kind of being more in alignment with not only yourself but mind, body, and soul, and being within that element. Maybe you even meditate, or you have the capability of astral traveling or lucid dreaming, or you might even be going through a Kundalini awakening. Not only that, maybe you've already went through your spiritual awakening. So 5D is kind of an indication that not maybe focusing too much on the 3D, but with the 5D element is taking it a step further and really being one with yourself on a capacity where you're leveling up mind, body, and soul. That's beautiful. Marriage. So I don't know if somebody is thinking about marriage or wanting to commit. It doesn't have to be an actual marriage. It could just be this person feels like you would be a perfect match. Dreaming. Somebody could be dreaming about the person. Cuddling. They want to kind of spend some time alone or be with somebody where they can have intimacy. Wish, maybe they see you as wish fulfillment. Third eye, so there's a lot of spiritual aspects to this. We have the 3D, 5D, religious factors over here. So there's a spiritual connection. Trust, maybe there's a need to have trust in this connection, or just trust in general. We have work, so again, career and finances, again, emphasized. Angry, so there's a lot of anger and frustration, either about themselves and how they see themselves in this connection, or where they would like to see themselves when it comes to being able to bring something to the table when it comes to this connection. We have awakening, so definitely going through a spiritual awakening, or have already went through a spiritual awakening. Root chakra, so there's a need to stay grounded and stay focused. Long distance, so there could be some distance involved when it comes to this connection. Taking time to reflect, so there's a need to take time to reflect. We have X, so maybe there's some if this is an X, take what resonates, or it could be somebody that could be coming back from the past. Upset, so maybe there's a lot of frustration within themselves when it comes to this connection, but there are the charms and the messages. Thank you very much for viewing my content, taking time out to check out my channel. If you are interested in a personal reading, like I said before, I'm going to leave that information in the description box below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for my other free pick a card readings, or if I do decide to go live, I haven't done that in a while, but stay tuned to that. You can hit the notification bell if you choose. But other than that, many blessings and good vibes, and I will see you in the next video. I'm going to be moving on to crystal number 3. All right, so people that chose crystal number 3, let's move on to your reading next. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while since I had the chance to do a pick a card reading. I'm trying to get back at it. I've been really busy. I'm a mom and I work full time, so trying to give back, trying to get back to my channel and get into the swing of things. All right, but for people that chose crystal number 3, and by the way, they're all clear quartz crystals. They're literally all clear quartz crystals. So there is 4 in total. This is actually going to be the 3rd one. So for people that chose this crystal, they're all clear quartz. They're just slightly shaped differently, and they're very beautiful. Okay. All right. So I am going to be shuffling these throughout this reading, but this is going to be for people that chose crystal number 3, and this is going to be, how does your person feel about this connection? What are they thinking and feeling about this connection? How do you feel about this connection? We're going to kind of go dive in deep and get to the root of how they're feeling, what they're thinking, what we need to be aware about, what may be the possible conclusion or outcome to this connection. All right, so universe, spirit guides, ancient ancestors, please come forward and assist with this reading. For people that chose crystal number 3, how is their person currently seeing them? How do they currently see them? How do they currently see the people that chose crystal number 3? How do they currently see them? All right, thank you. So we have friend, or the friend, sorry. Do not ignore those you are too nice or not interesting enough. Oh, sorry. Do not ignore those you feel are too nice or not interesting enough to be your lover. Instead, share your time with one who cares and speaks with words of friendship fair. The give and take of friendship too can be the start of a love that's true. A roaring, passionate fire can start with precious, kind, and gentle sparks. You know what this leads me to believe? That either they feel like they are in the friend zone right now, or you might be looking at them as a friend, or you guys might not be in a serious committed relationship right now. You may be taking things slow. You're not taking things too serious. Maybe you'd like to see where this connection would go, or they would like to see where this connection would go. But either way, I feel that just from this card that they actually would like to see where this would go. And there's an actual connection and a strong attraction. So far, let's pull some more cards to kind of see how they're feeling. But so far, I feel like you guys are just friends. You're not in a serious relationship. There's strong attraction. They would like to see where this would lead. And I also pick up the fact that you are on this person's mind quite a bit. I'm already starting to channel a lot of energy. Keep in mind, I don't just work with cards. I'm also clairvoyant and claircognizant and clairaudient and clairsentient. I'm a very big empath as well. So if I channel messages that just randomly come through, whether it's their feelings and emotions, that's what I'm going to end up relaying that message back to you. Okay, so instantly what I'm picking up is either they feel like they're in the friend zone. This is not a serious relationship. Maybe there's a lot of chemistry, a lot of attraction, a lot of interest. Well, let's see what else we got. So how else, how do they see the person that chose crystal number 3? How do they see them currently? In this connection, how do they see people that chose crystal number 3? There's a need to want to speak the truth, and they want to actually communicate their feelings. I feel like they're definitely keeping an eye on you. They want to respect your boundaries, though. I feel like they're waiting for the right time to communicate this, or you might be the person who wants to wait to communicate all of this. But it says, know that your soulmate will naturally exalt you above all others. If this is not so, you'll know your soulmate you have met when there is a mutual respect, when boundaries that you both have set and promises that you've made are kept. Each must value themselves too and take pride in what they will do. So I feel like they're waiting for the correct time. They're trying to respect your boundaries in a sense. You may be feeling the same way, kind of waiting for the right time. The right place, the right time. I mean, honestly, you guys, if you're feeling some type of way, life is too short. Just when the time is right, if you feel like the time is right, then go for it. There ain't no sense of delaying. Just take action if necessary. They might be feeling the same way. They might be feeling, when is the right time? Should I do this? Do I need to think about this a little bit? What should I do? Should I take a little bit more time to think before I act? So I feel like they're in their head a little bit about this connection. You could be in your head a little bit about this connection as well. All right, so let's see what else. Universe, can you show us, how is this person What is on their mind? What are they thinking about when it comes to people that chose crystal number 3? How are they thinking and feeling about people that chose crystal number 3? What's on their mind? Okay, so we got a couple of cards popping out. So we have blessed and between worlds. So yeah, this goes back to the respects card. I feel like they are wanting to wait for the right time. They're kind of in this stagnant energy right now where they don't know when is the right time to make a move. So there's definitely friend zone vibes coming in here. But when they think about you, they feel like you're a blessing in disguise. Like you're like a breath of fresh air. You give them butterflies. You make them feel giddy inside. You make them feel things that they haven't felt before. You are like star quality to them. You're like on their mind all the time. And I feel like they really do want a connection with you. And they just feel really grateful to have you in their life. And they're just waiting for the right time to tell you how they feel. All right, so moving forward in this connection, where is this connection going for people that chose crystal number 3, universe? Can you show me? So for people that chose crystal number 3, where is this connection going? Okay, all right. Oh, okay, hunter. Sorry, it's like 2 in the morning. I have never stayed up this late for a long ass time, and not to mention I haven't done a pick a card reading in a long ass time, so I might get a little bagooky out of the blue. Bagooky, oh my god, I do. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm gonna get it together. All right, so true love. So obviously where this connection is leading to is romance, maybe intimacy, expressing how they feel. You guys might be hanging out, trying to chill. I know there's some restrictions because of COVID, but I still feel like they would like to have some intimate moments with you. They see like they want a serious commitment with you. Let's see here. Where is this connection going to go? Where is this connection leading to when it comes to people that chose crystal number 3? When it comes to people that chose crystal number 3, where is this connection going? Or where they would like to see this connection go? Where would they like to see this connection go, universe? So we got full moon in Cancer. It's funny, we actually just got this card on the last pile. Okay, so full moon signifies conclusions and endings and beginnings and wanting an outcome to come to the surface, and that outcome might be that they want a serious relationship and a personal issue reaches resolution. So the resolution might be something in a sense where they want to bring clarity to this situation. They want to speak the truth. They want to tell you how you feel. They don't want to wait for the right time. And Cancer signifies emotions and intuition and family and love and children and emotions needing to come to the surface because we have that full moon element. So the conclusion is they want that. That's what they want, that foundation and bringing things to the next level. All right, so what would the outcome be? Actually, let me pull a couple of cards from this deck here. How are they thinking and feeling about this connection so far? How is the people that chose the crystal number 3, how is their person currently feeling about this connection? Okay, so there's a need to have trust. It says trust in the magic. So there's a need to have trust. Either they feel like they need to have trust and confidence within themselves, or there's just a strong emphasis on believing that this could be a good connection. It is up to you if you want this connection. Everybody has free will. But it is one of those scenarios where it's like, if you want this, you can have it. You can take things slow. You can see where it's going to go. You don't have to rush into anything. They're waiting for the right time to tell you how they feel. All right, let's finish it off. What would the outcome be? So I'm going to pull one card from my Divine Circus deck, and then I'm going to pull some message cards that I made, and then I'm going to pull some charms. So stay tuned for that. All right. So what would the outcome be of this connection if it leads on the same path of where they're going currently? And keep in mind, energy can change at any time. But let's see what the outcome would look like if you guys continue on this path. All right, what would the outcome be? Oh, that was quick. Gypsy Columbine. I love the imagery of these cards. Oh, I love it. And the good thing about this deck is it has an affirmation for each card. So what I'm picking up from this card, it's like they see you as somebody that's very mystical, very intriguing, very special in a sense, and they are extremely attracted to you. There's a strong connection where they feel like they're pulled towards your direction. But I'm going to read the general message from this card too, just in case. But that's what I'm picking up so far from this card, is that they see you as extremely attractive. They feel pulled towards you, like guided towards you. Your energy is kind of intoxicating to them. They see you as mystical and beautiful. It says, the free spirit in you is rewilding itself, shedding soul conditioning and past patterns of behavior. It is shaking off social, what? Sorry. It's 2 in-the-morning, like I said, and I am getting a little loopy. It is shaking off and emerging a new version of yourself, like a snake shedding its skin. The wild one within isn't a savage. It is raw and wise and authentic and beautiful, and with a deep knowing as what you must be. So this is like exactly resonating with what I said, is like they see you as beautiful and just mystical and intriguing, and somebody who is just extremely attracted to you. And I feel like this connection has a lot of it just has a lot of opportunity and a lot of like there's a strong connection. I feel like you guys should kind of see where this would go, take it slow, and they are waiting for the right time. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is pull some message cards of what they would like to say to you, and then I'll finish it off with some charms, okay? All right, so what would people that chose crystal number 3, what would their person say to them? What would they like to say? The people that chose crystal number 3. Ooh, that one fell. Okay, so the first message is they're saying conflict, arguments, and trust issues. Okay, if that doesn't sound like what's happening in this connection, it could just more so mean like they're trying to trust and believe within themselves to have the courage to come forward. Maybe they do have some trust issues. Maybe they've been hurt in the past. Maybe they have some inner conflict that they're trying to work through. What else would they like to say about this connection? Or what would they just like to say to people that chose crystal number 3? And these are going to take me a little bit to shuffle because they're little mini papers that I wrote. they like to say to people that chose crystal number 3. What would they like to say? Woo. Okay, so we have, will you ever take me back? So I don't know if that resonates per your situation or not. There's a lot of people choosing the same pile, but this could actually mean like, will you reject me if I come forward? Will you actually like take my offer? And it also, this one says I love you, so there's a lot of attraction, like I said, so they might have some really strong feelings towards you. We have, let's take things slow. What else would they like to say? People that chose crystal number 3. What would they like to say to that person right now? Whoop. Okay. Next message we have is all different positions, passion. What did I say? They're super extremely passionate about you. What did I say? And then we have, this is yellow because of solar plexus. Past life connection. Something feels familiar about you. Okay, so they probably feel like either you seem familiar to them, that this connection seems very strong, like they feel comfortable. Maybe they feel like when they're around you that they can feel like they can be themselves, and that there's a strong connection, like a past life connection, or maybe they just feel like a soulmate connection with you. We also say, or we also have the message, change is needed and I need to focus on self first. So maybe they're taking time out for themselves right now, but they're still thinking about you. What else? I'll get a couple more messages. How does, what would, people that chose crystal number 3, what would they like to say? Ooh, okay. You are my soulmate. Okay. We have the true love card back here, so that's interesting. They definitely see this as a strong connection. And then we say, sometimes we need to let go for something new to come in. So maybe they're still holding on to maybe something from the past, or maybe that's why they have trust issues. They don't want to get their heart broken, or maybe you are the person who don't want to get your heart broken. But either way, there's a strong connection here, and they feel very passionate about this connection. They're just waiting for the right time. Sometimes we need to let go of what no longer serves us. Interesting. Okay. Well, those are the messages, and let's go ahead and pull some charms before we end this reading. All right. So people that chose crystal number 3, what were their messages? What would the messages be? Crystal number 3. All right, so I have words and letters in here, so let's see what we got. All right, so first thing, we got the butterfly charm. So there's transformation, or a need to there will be transformation in this connection. We have the throat chakra, which is the blue. So there's a need for communication in this connection. We have the daisy charm, so they might see you as somebody really beautiful, very charming, intriguing, very maybe even seductive, strong attraction. We also have the cherries charm. So they see you as very sweet, very caring, very nurturing, somebody who they feel like a very strong bond and a strong connection with. We have the bumblebee. So again, feeling very sweet. This also can signify like the bumblebee is attracted to the flower, right? Because it wants to pollinate the flower. So I almost feel like they feel like not only that you're sweet, but they're very attracted to you. Okay. We have another daisy, so extremely like attracted. They think you're beautiful, like extremely, you could like seductive, beautiful, highly attractive, on all aspects. Like literally, wow. Like that's like 3 daisies. So, and the bee, that is really weird. So they're extremely attracted to you. So we have the ring. So this is talks about new beginnings, new cycles, ending of an old cycle, and the beginning of a new. We have an owl. So they are keeping tabs on you, looking at your, probably looking at your social media, trying to keep their eye on you. They might be kind of watching you or just trying to figure out when to make a move. All right, so we have some letters here. Oh, we have the band or the rubber. So there's a need to be like flexible in this situation too, or try to be flexible when it comes to this particular connection. Let me gather up these little mini words right here because I have a lot of them, and then we'll look at the letters next. We got a lot of little mini messages in here, little words, so they might have a lot to say, or this may or may not resonate in terms of the little words, but they're fun. I add them in here with the charms just because I thought it would be something good to introduce. Okay, so this is what we got. We got karmic. So there could be like maybe a karmic cycle that needs to end in order for this connection to get up off the ground, or it could be specifying like there's even a karmic situation when it comes to this connection. We have 1111, so you guys might be saying seeing 1111, or this could be a signifying that this is like in a divine union. We have work and career. So they might be focusing on career and finances. You could be focusing on career and finances a lot. We have wish. So they might be seeing you as a wish fulfillment. We have 5D. So the 5D talks about like being mind, body, and soul in alignment with where you're going spiritual wise, but not only spiritual wise, being able to take things to the next level and leveling up in your mind, body, and soul, and be in alignment with yourself, and really focusing on those high level aspects within yourself, being able to meditate, being able to astral travel. 5D can also signify people that have shed their old self. They've went through their spiritual awakening. They've went through the Kundalini awakening. It could actually signify something that you're going through right now, matter of fact. So we also have marriage. So they might see you as marriage material, or they could just see long term with you, or longevity. We have jealousy. So somebody could have jealousy traits. We have third party interference. So third party interferences, it doesn't have to be an actual person. It could be a person, but it actually could also be things like work, career, finances, friends, family. So they could be focusing on that. We have passion. There's a lot of passion and a lot of attraction in this connection. We have toxicity. So there could be like a need for release for toxic behaviors or toxic thoughts, or just toxicity or negativity in general. We have rest. And root chakra. So there's a need to be grounded and to stay focused. And awakening. So what did I say about awakening with that 5D? So you could be going through a spiritual awakening. We have break. So there's a need to kind of take a break, taking time out to reflect, taking time out for yourself, maybe self-love. Travel. So travel's on the horizon, or wanting to travel to you, or you traveling to them, or just traveling in general. We have red flags. So red flags could signify like if there's any red flags about this connection, or any red flags like an outside source that could be stopping this connection from getting up off the ground. Just take it slow and trust your instincts and follow your intuition. We have third eye. So third eye awakening, or just third eye when it comes to spiritual, your spiritual, being able to follow your intuition, being able to be in alignment with yourself. But the third eye also signifies being able to speak to your spirit guides, speak to your angels, listen to your inner guidance. You could be getting spiritual downloads right now. You could be in a third eye activation process right now. Take what resonates, but that's what I'm getting right now so far with that. We have 3D. So the 3D focuses on like the materialistic side of things, like the here and the now, being focused on the here and the now, being present in the here and now. You could be focusing on career and finances, money, career, family. It could be anything, but 3D. So we got, 3D and 5D here. Sexy. They see you as very sexy, very attractive. Conflict. There could be inner conflict when it comes to this connection. They could actually be trying to figure out, like I said, the best time to approach you, or just the best time to tell you how they feel, vice versa. Heart chakra. So there is a need to open up, express emotions, feelings, thoughts. We have abundance. So they could be focusing on career, finance. You could be focusing on career or finance. And then we have new cycle. So there's new stages, new phases, new beginnings, and those are your charms. So I just want to say thank you very much for stopping by to my channel. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, please check out the description box below. I do personal readings, I do mediumship, and not to mention I've gotten a good handful of requests, matter of fact, since it's the new year, so just be patient. You can send me an email with your personal reading request, and then I will get to your reading as I go through the list of people that I have to finish first. But many blessings and good vibes to you, and I'm going to move on to the last pile, which is pile number 4. And don't forget to stay tuned to my free content. I don't go live as much, but if I do have time, I'll try to post more free content, and not to mention I may or may not go live depending on my availability and not being so busy and so forth. All right. So hello people that chose crystal number 4. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but in every single pile, they're all clear quartz. Literally every single crystal that I had up was clear quartz. So they're all clear quartz, and this happens to be the last one. So grand finale here for people that chose crystal number 4. This is going to be your reading. I just want to say thank you very much for stopping by so far and checking out my free content. This is going to be a reading on how your person of interest, or the person that you're inquiring about, how do they currently feel about you? What are they currently thinking and feeling? What would they like to say? Where's this connection going? That sort of thing. And then please stay tuned, because at the end I'm actually going to see what they would like to say, just using these little mini cards that I made. And then also I do have some charms, so stay tuned for that at the end of the reading. And I'm going to be shuffling this time for throughout this reading, so bear with me. Alright, so universe, the people that chose pile number 4, crystal number 4, how is their person currently feeling about them? How are they currently feeling about them? People that chose crystal number 4, how are they currently feeling about them? Well, right off the bat, I just heard the word stuck. So somebody's feeling stuck in this connection, or stagnant in this connection, or tied in this connection, or not knowing where to go in this connection. So 2 cards that just popped out. We have the storyteller and the lover. It says, you are surrounded by possibilities for pleasure. Enjoy the moment with all you find attractive, and share and compare your life and philosophy with others. Accentuate the positive as your love's gentle power you'll attract with graceful manners, charm, and tact. You'll find true love by working less and smiling more to look your best. Enjoy yourself and celebrate. The one you are with may be your mate. And it says, tell your tale and listen too. As others tell their tale to you, find the point at which you meet and form a bond that is strong and sweet. But if your life's a tale of woe, be sure to let the bad feelings show. So this is signifying like there's a beginning story to this connection. They might be feeling stuck or stagnant because there's a strong love here. Like there's strong feelings. Like this, I almost feel like you guys are already in a connection. I'm not picking up that this pile is in separation. Although you could be in separation, I don't feel like you guys are like separated and single. Like I almost feel like you guys are in a connection. Okay, but let's see what else we got. I need to take a drink of water. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. My throat is feeling a little bit dry. Okay. So, people that chose crystal number 4, what is their person currently feeling about this connection? What is their person currently thinking and feeling about this connection? People that, wow, that was quick. For people that chose crystal number 4. All right, so we got 2 cards. We have see the signs. This is beautiful. I love the imagery in this card because we have the lion and the wolf, and that almost feels like this is night and day. So they could be torn a little bit, or maybe indecisive in some sense. But we also have the third eye activation in this card, which is really beautiful, and it does say see the signs. So they might be receiving a lot of signs about this connection. You could be receiving a lot of signs when it comes to this connection. But I want you to also focus in on this because there's an egg, almost like a universal egg within the tree of life. And it's actually being ignited by the tree of life and actually blossoming and blooming and growing. So this is symbolic. It talks about that this is a pretty strong foundation, very spiritual connection. You got to trust and believe that you know in your heart, in your mind, in your body, and your soul, especially with the third eye activation here, that the balance between night and day here with the lion and the wolf talks about that this, and we also have a dove and a butterfly. So there's transformation. This connection brings peace, tranquility. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of spiritual, there's a strong spiritual bond when it comes to this connection. But there's a sense of needing to balance the night and the day, or balance in some aspect of the connection in itself so far. And then we also, with the second card, we have a new day dawns. Okay, so I almost feel like there is some new things that you guys are encountering when it comes to this connection. Either you're learning a lot about each other, you might have already been in a connection with this person, or are in a connection right now with this person, and it almost feels like you're taking on new aspects of the connection, learning a lot about this connection, learning more about each other, appreciating each other, knowing that you guys value each other, love each other, respect each other. Because I feel that there's a lot of people that are coupled in this pile, is what I'm getting so far. But there's a strong focus on like feeling a little stuck. Maybe this stuck and the stagnant feeling is like maybe trying to keep things interesting in the relationship. Maybe there's been a lot of feeling like you need to keep things, interesting, or spark something new and exciting or exhilarating in the relationship, and make sure that you and your partner are, trying to kind of step out of your comfort zone and and kind of ride the waves of the relationship in itself, where it feels like exciting and new, and being able to rise above the challenges and the experiences, and getting to know each other, different aspects about each other that you didn't know before. Because you can be with somebody for a long time, but then you continue to learn about your partner on a continuous basis. You could be married to a person for a long time and then still get to know them in ways that you didn't know before. So there's probably something with this pile. It's like they feel, yeah, there's a lot of love there. Yeah, there's a new story that is yet to unfold with the storyteller and the lover card. But I almost feel like maybe there's kind of feeling a little stagnant and stuck or bored. Like maybe you guys want to switch it up and do something exciting in the relationship. But I feel like a lot of people that chose the last pile are already coupled, and maybe you're coming here for fun and you want to know how they're feeling, how they're thinking, what their feelings and thoughts are when it comes to this connection. Well, obviously they love you, they care for you, you guys are in a relationship, you guys have been in a relationship. Maybe there's just an emphasis on wanting to switch things up, keeping things new and exciting, getting to know each other, trying to find different ways to keep the relationship going strong and being built on a strong foundation, and just bringing it to the level where you are keeping things, fun and exciting and new and fresh and exhilarating and whatnot. But not everybody that chose this pile are in a relationship. So for the people that are single, then that would just mean that you have the ability to have a partnership that consists to being built on a strong foundation and being structured in a sense where it feels like you guys have so much that you can build upon, learn upon on many levels. And it could be a spiritual connection where you just feel like this is like a one-of-a-kind connection that you're not used to. So you have the opportunity maybe to find a type of connection, or a connection that could be on the horizon, where it opens that possibility up to you. So take what resonates. But I feel like a lot of people that are choosing this crystal / pile are coupled. So how does people that chose crystal number 4, how are they seeing this connection so far? How do they see this connection so far for people that chose crystal number 4? Woo! Oh, okay. All right, so we have message in a bottle. So somebody is definitely opening up feelings, emotions, wanting to express how they feel, wanting to maybe even, this can also signify intimacy too. It doesn't have to be an actual message, although it can be and mean that in a literal sense. It can literally mean somebody's going to be reaching out, wanting to message, wanting to text, wanting to call, that sort of thing. We also have hearts in the bottle. So it could literally signify wanting to open up and express emotions. But it can also mean wanting to be more intimate. Maybe getting freaky deaky, wanting to have time with your significant other, or a need to have time with your significant other. For those who are single, it could mean you're getting a message from somebody that you have on your mind. That person wants to reach out and communicate with you, wanting to spend time with you. So what else? How does the people that chose crystal number 4, how does their person that they are inquiring about feel towards them? How do they feel towards people that chose crystal number 4? All right, so definitely we have a lot of passion. So the yin and yang energy, this would be the masculine energy. So the masculine energy, and doesn't have to, it could be male or female, okay? what was I just gonna say? Sorry, it's like 2 in the morning over here, and I get a little loopy. I haven't stayed up this late for a long time, but it doesn't have to be male or female. Although I'm picking up a lot of masculine energy, a lot of passion from this energy, a lot of passion, a lot of sexual sacral chakra energy. Matter of fact, that is coming through. Gender neutral. So obviously, take what resonates. It could be how they're feeling towards you. They want to be intimate. They have a lot of sexual desire. They want to be intimate, and maybe they want to spend some time to express this towards you, or you towards them, vice versa. But I do feel like there's a lot of passion, a lot of attraction, a need to express that attraction, or intimacy towards the person that you're inquiring about, or the person that you're thinking about wants to do that with you. So obviously there's a lot of passion in this pile so far. Now, moving forward in this connection for people that chose crystal number 4, where is this connection going? Where is this connection going for people that chose crystal number 4? Crystal number 4. Where is this Where is this connection going? Loving yourself first. So a lot, maybe there's a need to take time out. Loving yourself, a lot of emphasis on self-love. But I feel like there's a lot of romantic feelings from this pile, so they could just be really just desiring to spend more time with you. Okay, I don't know if for some of you may be in separation or at a distance, but if there is separation, or if you guys are at a distance, this is also talking about why they're feeling a really strong desire and strong, passionate feelings towards you. And also wanting to reach out. Maybe a text message, or just kind of spend more time with you. So if there is separation, this could literally signify like they don't want to be away from you. They want to spend time with you, and being away from you is hard for them. Okay. So for people that chose crystal number 4, where would they like to see this connection go, or how are they feeling when it comes to this connection? Where would they like to see this go? For people that chose crystal number 4, where would they like to see this connection go? Okay, so we have the North Node. So the North Node talks about the direction that they would like to take, which is stepping out of their comfort zone. So they want to step out of their comfort zone. Maybe they want to express their emotions and their feelings of how they want more time with you, or wanting to have the need to express emotions when it comes to this connection. Maybe they want to try something new and different when it comes to this connection. Stepping out of the comfort zone and trying things that are different. So that could be something that's on their mind, or how they're feeling, or what they are interested in doing when it comes to this connection. So what else? How are they feeling about this connection moving forward? Okay, we got a full moon in Aquarius. So full moons talks about endings and conclusions, beginnings. And we have an Aquarius. Aquarius air sign element, so it talks about wanting to kind of express, stepping out of the comfort zone, being authentic and real and true to yourself, but also being different and being unique, expressing your ideas and focusing on things that you normally wouldn't try, and being creative and being authentic and true. So there's an emphasis and a strong like symbolic message that's coming through, where it's like stepping out of your comfort zone, being real, being true, maybe trying something new. Like if it's, I don't know if you guys were thinking about when it's like time to be intimate with each other. Maybe you guys want to try something new, like maybe it's a different, like maybe dressing up in the bedroom, or trying a different position, or trying to do something different and kinky when it comes to the relationship for people that are coupled in this pile. Take what resonates. But if it doesn't mean that, and you're not trying to switch it up and try something new and exhilarating and keep things fresh and new and exciting, it could be one of those scenarios where you guys are in separation and you are in a long distance relationship, and you guys are talking through, like, you know, video, like FaceTime or text, or however you guys communicate. Maybe one of the problems is you're trying to take things and switch it up and make things interesting because of you guys being in distant, like long distance. So that could be one of the reasons why they want to message you and reach out to you and express this passion to you, in ways that keeps the relationship going and flowing and keeping things interesting, because you guys may be in separation. If there's some single people that are not in a relationship and you have somebody on your mind, it could just be talking about, like, expressing your emotions in a true and authentic way, and stepping out of your comfort zone so that you can communicate how you truly feel. Okay? Because we had the new dawn begins and seeing the signs. And the signs might be pointing you towards that direction and trying to step out of your comfort zone and having faith that the direction that is about to be taken is just that. Communicating how you feel, expressing feelings and emotions. All right, so let's see. What is the outcome? And keep in mind, energy can change, but what would the outcome look like for people that chose crystal number 4 if they continue on this path? So for people that chose crystal number 4, what would the outcome be if they continue on this path? Let's see. What would the outcome be for people that chose crystal number 4 if they continue on this path? All right, pretty. Oh, I love the imagery in these cards. This is from the Divine Circus Oracle deck, by the way. One thing I love about this deck is it has affirmations associated with these cards. All right, so we have the Silver Siren. Okay, so the messages that I'm picking up instantly from this card is that they have a lot of attraction towards you. Not only that is, you may be somebody who's very beautiful, very mystical, very strong and independent. Strong and independent, beautiful and or handsome. And the one thing that the siren does is she just knows how to keep people interested. She knows how to pull them in. She knows how to switch things up, keep things exciting and new and fresh. So you might have to embrace this energy and try to maybe try some tips and tricks to keep things interesting in this connection moving forward. I'm also going to read the message from this card too real quick. So it says, when is an enchantment not enchanting? When it is a spell you allow to consume your free will, even if it promises so much and yet delivers so little. The Silver Siren sings her song, a pretty poison to her soul. Her false allure tempts the mind. Even Willis, the heart feels that something is not quite right. Your power will come from discerning the truth and allowing her false promises no place in her heart. So it could also mean, like, make sure your intentions are pure when in a connection with someone. Make sure your intentions are pure and true and authentic and not deceiving. Try not to lead anybody on. If you are wondering if you should let somebody go because of a long distance relationship, maybe things aren't working out, or maybe you need to communicate how you truly feel, maybe this is a message that's exactly what you should try to do. But if it's not that, and you are in a happy, committed relationship, and maybe it's a long distance relationship, and you're trying to make things, you know, exciting and new and be on the same page and switch things up, and I mean, maybe this is just a message like that, just embrace her energy as the siren. The siren is seductive and intriguing and independent and courageous and beautiful or handsome. And I mean, that's probably the energy that's coming through to this too. Okay. All right, we're going to finish it off with some messages that I wrote out and then some charms. So I will be also pulling charms too at the end. All right, so what does people that chose crystal number 4, what does their person want to say to them? What do they want to say? What does their person want to say to people that chose crystal number 4? Woo. First message is, I want to make things right between us. Okay. What else? We have, it's time I tell you how I really feel. Okay. I can't stop thinking about you. A lot of sacral energy coming through. And I can see the long term with you. Oh, that's beautiful energy so far. So maybe they're thinking about the long term, or maybe you are thinking about the long term. Maybe you both are on each other's minds a lot. There's a lot of sexual attraction, especially with the masculine energy here. Definitely Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy here. Masculine energy here. A lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of sex drive, a lot of attraction. So maybe they're just feeling, or maybe you're both feeling that towards each other, and you're just on each other's mind a lot. All right, what else would they say? What else would they say? So people that chose crystal number 4. Wow, I think about marrying you. Wow, there's definitely serious long-term commitment vibes I'm getting from some of it. Could, I mean, some of you may be thinking about the long term right now too, or they could be thinking about the long term when it comes to this connection. What else would they like to say? What else would people that chose crystal number 4, what would their person like to say to them? I'm very grateful for you in my life. Oh, that's a beautiful message. I love it. Okay. So let's finish it off with some charms. So, for people that chose crystal number 4, what is their person? How do they feel? Crystal number 4. How do they feel? All right. Alright, so we have some letters in here and a bunch of little cutout words, and I'll start with the letters last. Okay, so we have the butterfly charm, so there's a lot of transformation that's going to be undergoing in this connection. We have the message in a bottle. Oh, interesting, because we have this too. Message in a bottle. Interesting. So they might be reaching out, texting, calling. You might be hearing from them soon. We also have, let's see, we have the crown charm, so they see you as a beautiful king and or queen, somebody who's beautiful, powerful, strong, independent, hardworking. They could see you as their king or queen, their divine counterpart. We have the little turtle, so somebody is like kind of maybe hiding in their shell a little bit, kind of doing a lot of self-reflection or just keeping things hidden right now. Maybe they're hiding their feelings and emotions, or wanting to express their feelings and emotions. But we also have playful energy with that too, which is nice. We have the daisy charm, so they see you as somebody who's very beautiful, very charming, very sweet, very loving, very caring. Smell good, look good, Okay, we have the ladybug. So again, very sweet. Maybe you're a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets. Sorry. But yeah, with the ladybug, it can also be somebody who's very professional, hardworking, strong, independent. We have the cherries. Wow, you must be very sweet, very charming, very independent, but also very like, maybe you're very empathetic, you are nurturing, caring, giving. This could be a very spiritual connection because we have the Mother Mary medallion, so it's like there's a very strong spiritual connection. You also probably need to have, it could also signify faith too, having faith within this connection. We have the Little Mermaid charm, so they might see you as somebody who's unique and a very rare find. Like there's nobody that could like replace you, or nobody that they feel like could compare to you. We have new cycles, new beginnings with the circle, with the ring. So new beginnings, new phases, new stages. They're very attracted to you with the clip. So they're very attracted to you or attached to you. We also have the little dolphin. So the dolphin talks about like somebody who's very playful but very smart, because dolphins are very smart, very intelligent. So they might see you as very intellectual, very intelligent, very well-spoken, very intriguing, very hardworking. All right, so we have a bunch of these little cutout words too that I incorporated into my charms now too. These are really fun, besides the letters that I'll get to in a minute. But we also have the minion. So the minion is they might see you as funny, somebody that makes them laugh. Maybe somebody who doesn't take life too seriously, knows how to loosen up and have a good time. Maybe you have a funny personality. All right, so we have, let me get these little cutout words here. So there's a need to be flexible or having flexibility within the connection with the rubber binder. Oh my God, I cannot grab this cutout thing. Okay. So we have a couple of letters here that we might be able to spell out some words, so we'll check that out in a minute. But we have cuddle. So they probably want to be intimate with you, spend time, have intimate moments with you. Travel, so they might be wanting to travel to you or you traveling to them. We have angry, so they might be frustrated with the situation. Maybe they want things to progress a certain way. We have attraction. There's a strong attraction here. We also have, if you have a question in mind, like if you have any doubt about this connection, the answer is no. Don't have doubt about this connection. Have faith about this connection. Upset. Maybe they're upset and frustrated about, like, maybe they really want to see you, spend time with you. Maybe they're upset with themselves. Red flags. So red flags could be signifying something to pay attention to, because we also have see the signs. So self-sabotage. So self-sabotage talks about doing things that will cause conflict either to outside forces like your life or your lifestyle or a relationship or connection or career, finances. So self-sabotaging is like affecting the course of action or not taking action or just sabotaging where the connection could lead. Hopefully that's not the case. Awakening, somebody's awakening to this connection or going through an awakening process. I love you. So there's a lot of love here, a lot of attraction, a lot of jealousy. So they might be jealous or kind of feeling conflicted right now. Beautiful, they see you as very beautiful. I can't stop thinking about you, so that you're definitely on their mind or you're on their mind, vice versa. Lots of thinking about each other. We have 444. You might be seeing 444 a lot. Work and career. So strong emphasis on career, finances, money. Karmic. So there might be karmic lessons about this connection. We have soulmate. Strong connection, strong bond. Heart chakra. heart chakra. So there could be wanting to communicate feelings or having a lot of feelings and emotions about the connection. Call or message. Interesting. We have a lot of wanting to reach out. And then we have marriage. So maybe they're thinking about long-term commitment. We have ex. So maybe there's somebody coming back from the past, or hopefully not an ex involved. And last but not least, synchronicities. And then we got letters here. So this could be the initials, first, middle, last initials of the name of your person or you. Let's see if we can spell anything. We have O, we have E, we have U, we have T, we have M, we have F, J, T. Oh, we have fun, the word fun. So maybe there's a need to have more fun in the relationship, kind of get out of that stagnant energy, that kind of boring energy, wanting to loosen up and have some fun. So fun, we have maybe you guys can spell something. So there we go. Oh, we have the word Tom, too. There's Tom in here. So I don't know if somebody's name is Tom. Take what resonates. And then we have a little heart here, so there's a lot of love. Beautiful. Awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you very much for stopping by to my channel. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I have a good portion of reading requests now since it is a new year. So if you're interested in getting a personal reading, I would ask for your patience. But I'll leave the information in the description box below if you're interested in getting a reading from me. Just make sure you're selecting the reading of your preference, and I'll be able to get back to you at my earliest convenience. But thank you very much for stopping by to my channel. Many blessings and good vibes. I'll be sure to try to release more free content when I can. You can also hit the notification bell that will notify you if I happen to want to go live and do some free content. I guess that kind of depends on if I'm busy or not. But I should be uploading more free content pertaining to more pick-a-card readings and so forth. So thank you very much for your time. Many blessings and good vibes, and thank you for stopping by.